Hi everyone, welcome back to a video. Another video. Oh my god, this is a great start. Another video on my channel is what I was trying to say. So today I've bought a couple of powders from CJP because I know that everyone really raves about them. And I just thought I'd give it a go because CJP is one of the few brands that I actually have never tried. So I thought, why not? Let's just have a little dabble. Obviously I use Tears Beauty as my main acrylic powder brand, but obviously you can only get so many colours and stuff from one place, so it's nice to have multiple, especially with core acrylics, because you get a real array then for different skin tones and stuff like that, because it's not really a one size fits all sort of thing. So what I'm doing is, in this video, I am literally I've picked out 5 different coloured acrylic colours from Tears Beauty, and I am going to be using Slush Fairy, which is a beautiful shimmer core powder from CJP, and I'm basically going to ombre that over the 5 colours and see whether it works over all colours, whether it works better on some than others, whether obviously it looks better on some than others. So I'm just going to basically give it a test out because I've just done my left hand for a video. I've took the crystals off, but you'll be seeing this set. If it's not already up before this, and you'll be seeing it soon, because obviously I did film it, so it will be on my channel. But I am going to be taking these off and doing a full set on both hands. Mainly because I do want to test out CJP, just to see how it wears on myself and stuff like that, because like I said, I've never used it. So I do want to do a set using CJP on myself, but I can't figure out what to do because I don't want to do like a typical white and Slush Fairy ombre. I want to do a coloured ombre with Slush Fairy. So I've picked out 5 different colours. These are the ones that I've got to choose from for my own nails, and basically I'm going to ombre all of these onto these 5 nails, and then I'm going to see which one I like the look of the most, and then that will be the one that I go with for my nails. I did question having 5 because I know that it's in at the moment to have like 5 different pastels, but that's not very me. I'm not a pastel person, and as much as I like having funky nails, I don't like having them all totally different, but that's just me. I think they look absolutely beautiful on other people, and it's something that I love doing as well. Like when people ask me for it, I get really happy. It's just not something that I have. So I've got a mixture of different types of colours here, obviously, because I wanted to see how Slush Fairy blended over different types of colour. So we've got quite a deep orange. So I'll just tell you the names of these. So this is Battleship, and it's this beautiful bluey grey colour. And then we've got Tiffany, which is absolutely stunning. And then we've got, what is this one? Rhubarb, I think, yeah. And then we've got Rhubarb, which is beautiful pink. And then we've got Burnt Orange. And then we've got Violet as well. 4 of them, these 4 here, have got an ever so slight shimmer in them. Burnt Orange is the only one that doesn't. So anyway, here is CJP Slush Fairy, very glittery. So that is beautiful. I have actually asked Amanda of Tears Beauty if she is going to be bringing out some glittery core powders, and it's looking promising. So hopefully she will do that, and we'll be able to get some beautiful glittery cores from Tears Beauty. That would be absolutely fab. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply the colours. Oh, that's the oven beeping. That's my lunch going off. But anyway, I'm going to start off by applying all of these to the tips of these nails, and then we'll use Slush Fairy over all of them. So I'm just going to go turn the oven off, and then I'll be back. Okay, I found another 2 that I want to try out. I want to see how it blends with other glitters, like to see whether it's too much, whether it can look nice. I used this shimmering salmon in a video for my mum's nails not that long ago, and it actually, I'm obsessed with it. It's such a beautiful colour. So I've got that one out as well, and I've also got this one out, which is Malibu. I did a video on these, I think. I can't remember when, it was quite a while ago, but they basically, Tears Beauty brought out some new fine glitters, so they were in that new release, so I bought those, and they're absolutely beautiful. I just need to remember to go on and get the ones that I didn't get, because they're so nice and they work so well. Really nicely pigmented, but I'm dropping things all over the place. My dog's come to say hello as well, just makes noise as usual. Right, so like I said, I'm just going to pop the tip colour on all of the tips first. That's my first task, and then obviously once they're all set, which I'm hoping that by the time I've done the last colour, the first ones that I did will be. I don't know how opaque Slush Fairy is. Like, I have absolutely no idea. I haven't used it at all yet. So this is sort of like a practice run of using that. I am being naughty in this video, and I'm using Tia's Beauty liquid for the Tia's ones, for the coloureds and Slush Fairy. I have got the CJP liquid and I will use that on real nails, but just for the sake of a testing out video, just to look at colour comparisons, I'm not going to use the liquid. So that one was violet. This next one is burnt orange. See, I really fancy having like some nice bright, like orangey, just some sort of like neon sort of nails, but it's just, the weather is rubbish. I know not everyone on my channel that like watches my videos is from the UK, so just to give you a bit of context, like 3 days ago it was like 20 something degrees and I was sat in the garden and I got a nice tan, and then today it's like a storm. The weather is absolutely horrendous. The rain hasn't stopped all of last night and all of today yet, so just a bit of a background for you. That's what us Brits are dealing with at the moment. It's absolutely awful. But there you go. That's what you get for living in England. Anyway, enough of the British weather. I wasn't actually going to talk through this one. I was just going to make it a really quick one, just like sort of sped up without a voiceover or anything. But then I thought, actually, it's been a while since I just sat and like chatted, and I quite like these types of videos. I feel like, obviously you can't chat back, and I usually just end up rambling quite a lot, but I don't know, I just feel like it's a little bit more personal when I'm actually talking during the video. So trying to keep a happy medium of some chatty ones and some quicker ones, just so you don't get bored, because obviously you don't want to just sit and listen to me talk rubbish all the time. So that one was rhubarb. Now this one is Tiffany, and I didn't clean my brush very well, so it's got a bit of rhubarb in there as well. Just try and brush through it. All of the acrylic colours from Tia's are absolutely lovely to work with, especially the shimmers. Like, they're just beautiful. Absolutely love working with these. I really love Tiffany. It's a beautiful colour. So the next one is Battleship, and like I said, it's like a grey blue. Like, it is hard to explain. Like, I actually keep it like on my swatch sticks, it's with the greys, but then it is really blue. But when I put it with the blues, it doesn't look right. So it's one of those awkward colours that matches two colour tones. There you go, it's fine. Right, so now I'm just going to do the two. I need to get sticks for them. Okay, so I'm now going in with Malibu, which is this beautiful shimmery blue colour. But it's very glittery. Like, they're premixed glitters, but the glitter is fine. So I don't know whether it's going to look good with the Slush Fairy or whether it'll be a bit too much, but there's only one way to find out, so that's why I'm giving it a go. Because in my opinion, you can't really have too much glitter, but sometimes it really is a bit overkill and you just think, oh, I wish I hadn't done that. So I'd rather do this and find out this way instead of doing my nails completely with it all and then deciding that I didn't like it. So obviously whatever I do pick out of this video, I will have a video of me doing it as a full set on myself not long after. So keep a lookout for that. So now we're just going to go in with this pink one, which is shimmering, oh gosh, get off, shimmering salmon. And I absolutely love this. Like I said, I used it in my mum's latest set, which also will be on my channel soon or already up, depending when I schedule them for. But yeah, it's just beautiful. It's really hard to focus on glitter when there's other glitter in the shot. I'll let that dry for too long. Oh, my hair's stuck to my brush. Gosh, I'm getting in a right pickle. But look how beautiful this colour is. I think this is going to be really popular in the summer. but that's that one. So I'm just going to take it a little bit further up. I'm just going to pop a little bit more here and just feather it out a little bit more. There we go. I'm leaving it like that. So we've got, these are the 5 coloured ones. And then we've obviously got the ones that I've just done. So we've got the Shimmering Salmon and Malibu as well. They're both beautiful. I love them. Really, really love those fine glitter ones. Okay, so now I need to just get rid of all these powders and we're just going to use Slush Fairy. So I'm just going to have a little tidy up first because I'm banging everything around. There's too much stuff. Okay, so first up we're working with the violet one. Just going to make sure that my brush is clean. So please just bear in mind that my monomat is dirty. I know that sounds really gross, and it is, but there you go. Ooh, I love this. I absolutely love the glitter in this. I'm really sorry that I'm breathing so loud. I just had this sudden realisation that I could hear myself breathing and it's really annoying. See, this is the problem of me not changing my monomer. Now I've used a glitter. I'm going to get all those bits of glitter from Malibu and Shimmering Sunset in this, but never mind. I'd do it properly if it was a real person, but you know, I just don't have the patience for that sort of thing when it comes to a practice tip. Okay, so I'm just going to pull that down, blend it out a little bit more, get rid of that. And there we go. There's a hair in the middle of it, so I was happy with the blend, and now I've got to get rid of this hair, and it's going to mess it all up. Why does this happen? There we go, right. That random blue bit of bloody glitter. Okay, so that's the purple one, which I absolutely love, but I didn't have any doubt that I wasn't going to love it because we all know that I love purple, so the chances of me not liking it were very slim. But I do like that, so all I'm going to do is just basically cap just this area, because I don't mind shaving off a little bit of the glitter at the top, and then when I top coat it, I won't, when I file at the end, I won't file off the colour. So I'm going to do that off camera because it's pretty boring, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so next one is the orange, so I'm just going to get some more Slush Fairy. Blend right behind it up first, and then just, it's really, really cold in my room, and obviously I'm not using the right monomer for the powder, so it's not going to cure, well, it's not going to set as it would if I was using the full system. So I need to bear that in mind, and also, like I said, my room's really cold, so it's already going to take a little bit longer to set anyway, but I really like the mixture of these two colours. This could go one of two ways. I will absolutely love all of the colours and I still won't be able to choose because I love them all, or I won't like any of them on myself and I'll be really, really picky. Chances are, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be the second option because I am such a nightmare with my own nails. I never ever like my own. Does anyone else have that problem? I did really like, I don't know if you watched it, but there was a set that I did during the lockdown with some fairy mesh. Absolutely loved those nails, but they were so long, and I think that's one of the main reasons that I really liked them. And obviously I can't have them that long for work. I don't know how people do it. I take my hat off to you if you do and you're an nail tech, but I just can't, like, I can't pick up tips, I can't do anything with those nails. Day-to-day life I'm okay with, but actually working with them is not, it's not easy. So I am so impressed with all you ones, all of you nail techs out there that actually do nails with nails that long. I really do wish that I could. I just cannot, unfortunately. But anyway, that's Slush Fairy, Fairy with burnt orange. Okay, so I am not actually going to talk through the rest of them now after this one. So I'm just going to literally do this one, in real time, and then I will do the other 4 sped up, just because obviously it is the same process on every single nail and I don't want you to get bored and this video to end up really long. So that is the only problem with the videos where I talk through them. They are always much longer, and I know that some of you like the long videos, but I also know that not everybody does, so I don't want it to be too long. And then obviously at the end I will give them a quick buff, because I'm capping as I go along, just not doing it on camera. I'll give them a quick buff and then I will top coat on camera for you so you can see what they look like. I might do one of the glitter ones like in real time, just because obviously they're going to give a slightly different effect, so it'd be nice to see whether that works out well or not, but we shall see. I'm very excited actually. I hope it does, because I would love to have like a full set of the... See, this is the problem, like, I do like a glitter ombre. Like, I've done a couple of sets lately where there's been a glitter ombre, but it's usually like 1 or 2 nails. I'm not sure whether it'd be overkill to have all 10. I mean, obviously we all know that I actually love glitter, but it's one of those things, I'm not sure. I wouldn't want to overdo it and then ruin the set. And I don't want to go like too detailed. Like, I don't want to have 5 different nails, because as much as I love doing that on other people, I have to think about my opposite hand when it comes to doing my own. So as much as I love doing my left hand and like getting everything all nice and neat and having so many designs and all this sort of stuff, when it comes to doing the other hand I get really moody because I just really can't be bothered. So I'd like to have something that is relatively easy to do on both hands, and I can cope with a fade. Okay, so that's rhubarb, and like I said, I'm not going to film all of them, so I'm just going to do the I'm going to do the shimmering salmon one on camera. I don't know whether it'll work, because obviously fine, like, actual pieces of glitter are quite, obviously they're very pigmented because it's glitter itself and they're actually coloured, so I'm not sure whether it'll blend, because obviously as much as I love the glitter in Slush Fairy, it's not very intense compared to an actual like glitter acrylic sort of thing. I hope that makes sense, but let's just do it and stop chatting rubbish. And let me know how you all are in the comments and what you've been up to. Obviously it's a bit strange on YouTube, because on Instagram I know that majority of people that follow me are from the UK, and we're all sort of like in the same boat, so we're all like really happy that everything's starting to get back to normal and stuff like that. But for all I know, the ones that will watch me on YouTube could have been back to normal like months ago, because I don't really know what's going on in other countries. Like, obviously I've seen on the news a lot lately what's happening in India, and it's absolutely awful, but I don't know what's happening all over the globe, so it's quite nice to hear where you're from and what situation you are in with COVID at the moment. This is actually blending out a lot better than I thought it would. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't expecting it to blend this well. You can still see like the darkness under here, but I'm pretty sure because what I do with something like this is, instead of capping in clear, I'd sort of cap like the bottom in like a tinted pink. So like a clear pink. Obviously it's not clear because it's pink, but it's got a slight tinge to it, so it would hide that even better, and then just cap the end in clear. But I actually really like that. I think that looks beautiful. Very, very pretty. Okay, anyway, I'm going to do the other ones sped up, just so you're not sat here forever waiting for me to finish these nails, because this video is already going on for longer than I'd wanted. So let's just get those done.